Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first showing of the premier late-night talk show here at Reserve, The Wrap. I'm your co-host, Ellie Frato-Sweeney.
And I'm Nevin Joyce. This evening, we're here to bring in the most significant aspects of the Reserve experience and community. We have dedication, passion, academics, athletics, art, and most importantly,
diversity. That's exactly right, Spenser. Our very talented group of students and Henry Ong have been helping us for this house. Writing, acting, and participating in stage crew. So without further ado, here are this year's top WRA stories.
Thank you, Noah. Time in between classes has been reduced by 5 minutes from last year, but students have had little trouble getting between buildings on campus because, so I hear, there's a place to make skateboards.
Tomorrow night is the third and final set of this year's LAN parties. It showcases the brightest and best of Reserve's esport community. So if you're wondering what every single freshman boy international student and Matthew Bloom congregated into one sweaty leader looks like, wonder no more.
This year marks the first year of students attending classes in the newly renovated Seymour. Unfortunately, we had to leave behind mailboxes, the wrap, the big table in the middle of the lobby, Mr. DiBiase, and 100 years of history in the old Seymour. But at least now, we have that small bowl of old Halloween candy in the administration office. So clearly, there was some major improvements.
Finally, there's been a fix in the water dispensers in Ellsworth. You don't have to just go to the right water machine anymore. You can also go to the left for a cup of warm North Hall shower water. Shower water has been strictly used by Mr. Weinzerl.
Thank you, Noah. Very cool. Now, as two very experienced members of the theater program, we wanted to take a look at a lesser peasant from the theater department.
Everyone, please welcome, but don't clap because she doesn't need a bigger ego, Jill Reef. Jill, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So you've been in quite a few productions here at WRA. Why don't you tell us about that?
I love the shows that I've done here at Reserve. So far, I've been in Urinetown, Our Town, Into the Woods, The Importance of Being Earnest, and The Tempest, which was actually just last weekend.
Well, Jill, that's quite the list.
Yeah. The Tempest was actually so much fun that I did a vlog about what happened backstage. That's actually going up this Sunday on my YouTube channel. So make sure you like all my videos, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Every time the video comes out, you will not regret it.
Okay. Anyways, back to theater.
Oh, right. Well, I've done so many shows here at Reserve, I can't even count them. But I can count how many YouTube subscribers I have. 72. 72 YouTube subscribers. And I'd actually like to get to 100, so can everybody take out their phones really quickly and just subscribe to my channel?
Jill, I think they can do that later. Why don't you talk more about theater and what your Reserve experience in the theater program has been like?
Right. Well, I've done the plays and I've done the musicals. The musicals involve singing and dancing, which I actually love to do. And if you want to see me do a cover of a song, I have me singing a song from Jesus Christ Superstar up on my YouTube channel. I thought it was pretty good, and I added my charm throughout the video.
You know what? Forget about theater. Let's just talk about your time here at Reserve. You've been here for almost 2 years, haven't you?
Yeah, I love my time here at Reserve. Everyone is so amazing, and I have a different schedule every day, so it keeps things interesting.
Wow.
And if you want to know what an average day in the life of Jill is like, I did a day in the life of Jill vlog up on my... A lot of people were judging me throughout the day when I was vlogging, but it's almost at 500 views, so it's totally worth it. And I thought it was really fun.
Okay. That's great, all right? But can we please focus on something other than your YouTube?
Right, well, back to theater. I love theater so much, and I eventually want to be on Broadway, which is why I was so excited when Reserve took a couple kids to New York to see some Broadway shows. It was so much fun, and, you know, And I actually did a vlog about it on my YouTube.
Stop with the YouTube!
Jill Reef, everybody. This year, Mr. James Jimbo Moynihan Spenser, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Athletics is a major part of reserve's rich competitive nature, and this year was no different. From a non-undefeated D-squad soccer season to conditioning, aka the stagecraft of sports, from the creation of the boys volleyball team to the destruction of the tiles in the boys' locker room, this is a year of sports we will not soon forget.
And we would know, being the only students at the school to make the varsity basketball team and quit within 4 days. Here's an update on reserve athletics.
In this week of reserve sports, the school started off with a bang. Mr. John Gordon trying to get rid of all sports except wrestling. Mr. Gordon was quoted with saying, "I eat wrestling for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you don't wrestle, I will eat you." This was in response to the question, what time is it?
Besides all of us needing to drop to new low-weight classes so we can forfeit all of our matches, other sports in fact have news too. Diving matches will take a dramatic drop in viewership after Jack Sovich graduates. Sad to see him leave, but love to watch him go.
Real sad. In more uplifting news, our basketball team has recruited 26 people from Eastern European countries. Head coach Mr. Adams Wall was quoted with saying, "Eastern Europe has the best of everything. Food, culture, and men." Okay, Mr. Adams Wall.
That's been all for sports now. Get out there and get active, reserve, since we are #1 in everything except sports.
A recent survey conducted showed that sit-down lunch is the second most popular tradition at reserve. Interestingly, though, first place went to literally anything else.
Next year, Western Reserve welcomes its first female head of school in Miss Suzanne Buck. Interestingly enough, because the head of school, the 4 deans, and the head of admissions are all women, the most powerful male at the school becomes Ding Mom.
We are in good hands, Reserve. Thank you very much, everybody. We've got guest Mr. Ray coming soon, but first, we're going to cut to commercial break.
Are you a reserve student?
Do you want somewhere to live?
Do you want a house to live in?
Well, we got the perfect house for you. Ready for
One house! One house! One house!
Are you tired of having microwaves?
Do you want your microwaves to be on fire?
Do you want to wake up at 3 a.m. to the sound of a microwave on fire? This place has got it for you.
One house! One house! One house! Do you like sleeping with freshman boys?
We love Not like you're with them. I thought we were going to tell you something.
One house! One house! One house! Do you want the true reserve aroma?
Do you want to wake up to the smell of majestic feet and body odor?
What house has got it all? One house! One house! One house!
Here's a freshman now. Let's ask him how much he loves Woodhouse.
Hello, freshman boy.
How much do you?
Every day I wake up to the sad reality that I'm still stuck in this hell.
We got a Woodhouse lover over here. Dennis Moore.
Sometimes I just put popcorn in the microwave to watch it burn. Just to hear the shrill sound of the fire alarm. Just to feel something. Anything.
That's what I'm talking about! All that and more at Woodhouse! Woodhouse! Woodhouse!
give a warm welcome to Mr. Dougie Ray.
Mr. Ray, welcome.
Oh, glad to be here.
We have been talking here. Well, we have a few questions for you.
I'll have some answers.
We'll see. Mr. Ray, which teacher at Reserve has the best style besides you, and why?
Miss Karen, because. Good answer. As one does.
What's the why?
What's the why?
The question was, and why?
And why? The why is because Miss Karen has a brand that flows freely like, you know, the beautiful wind on the lawns by the street. And when I see her, I feel her effervescence makes my soul sing.
Have you tried poetry?
Not well. Not well. I
Put
think that
a little zhuzh on that.
just a shush.
Next question. If you were stranded, you need to get better handwriting. If you were stranded on a deserted island with only 3 foods, what would they be? And why?
Oh, 3 foods. Now this is interesting. I would go scallops because, you know, protein.
Best source.
You know, it's agreeable. Kiwis because it reminds me of my childhood and the good parts of it. And then rosé because it's rosé season.
I believe we were looking for foods, but that's still acceptable.
You know, it works.
Another question, what is the worst movie you have ever seen?
The worst movie I have ever seen. That's every other school's video besides ours, but we're probably going for feature length and
Feature film, yes.
the entire Saw franchise. Everything having to do with that is atrocious.
What makes you think that?
You know, the whole idea of like that there are multiple films. Oh, although Fast and the Furious is also up there. But
Vin Diesel and
I-
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I know they're spiritual guides, but they're not great actors. Wow, I know, I'm dropping some
He was
bombshells.
a wrestler.
I know. He was a big
You would watch Baywatch.
I love Baywatch. If you could have a conversation with any current celebrity, who would they be and why?
Besides both of you, I mean, I guess that's been done. Current celebrity, Cardi B. This is back to that spiritual guy thing. Man, I can learn a lot from her.
Can you give us your best Cardi impression?
Oh, God. Go back to that deserted island thing.
It's crazy how you're still gonna have to do it.
I bet I can do it.
Yeah.
Mr. Ray, would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 chicken-sized horses, and why?
I've been thinking about this for a while. And I'm going to go with the duck-sized horse.
And why?
The reason is that when I think of horses and what I would really like them to turn into as like an avatar in the next life, I think of...
You know you're fighting them, right? Okay.
And you know, you fight them, but I'm more of a lover than a fighter, so...
So what you're saying
is that we would hug it out.
You would hug 100?
No, a horse-sized duck.
A horse-sized
Please be
dog.
respectful, Spencer.
Yeah, exactly.
My mistake.
I love others.
Oh, that's a good one.
What is your favorite fast food restaurant?
One red door.
All right. I don't know how that's fast, but
It's fast enough.
all right. What is it like coming from a suburb? You know,
Oh yes, because you were born in the ATL.
Atlanta. Yeah.
404.
Okay. What was it like growing up in the South?
What was it like
The
growing up?
good parts.
Sweaty. Lots of hymns.
Have you ever exercised?
What do you mean? Exercise.
You said get sweaty.
Yeah, but like when you walk outdoors, it's just, when you read Faulkner, it just starts.
Yeah.
We
you know you read the whole time.
Let's see. How would you break down the South? There's sweet tea, but not sweet people. Yeah. There's let's see, lots of green space. So you got to get into the green. Prepare me for my reserve experience. And drawls. Lots of drawls. Lots of y'all. You know, all that kind of stuff.
What are you talking about?
The South. You asked me about.
That's fair. I don't know what you mean by that, Spenser. Should we ask the audience?
Does anyone have a question for Mr. Ray?
Great, let's move into trivia.
Love it.
Okay, we have 4 questions for both Spenser and Mr. Ray.
Are we competing?
Excuse me.
Are we competing? It's trivia.
Oh, yeah. Followed by a final Jeopardy round, which will be answered on these cards. First question is for Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray, Phineas and Ferb have one sister and one platypus. Name both of them.
This is easy. I grew up on the show. Yeah. Can I phone a friend? No.
Sure, I'll give you one.
What?
Zoe, co-press.
Candace and Perry.
What did you say? Candace and Perry.
Mr. Ray, correct. Wow.
Thank you.
Great. Spenser Valentine, how are you? Good. Who? Wow. Okay. Thanks. Who is the oldest of the Kardashian sisters? There will be no audience help this round. I grew up from this stuff.
Hey, I'm atheist.
Going to go with
Folks, it's tied 1-1. Impressive stuff, Spenser. Mr. Ray, I have a twin sister named Ellie Frato-Sweeney.
Indeed.
Thanks. How many minutes older than Ellie am I?
Is this a trick question?
No.
How many minutes?
It is a single-digit
I'm
number.
going with maybe 4.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that.
2-1, Mr. Ray takes a commanding lead. Spenser Valentine.
Go for it.
What is the most popular flavor of ice cream in America? Hint. Not vanilla or chocolate.
Can I steal this?
No, you
When
cannot.
this is it?
No. You've been given enough
He
points,
got
Mr. Ray.
Candace and
Give
Perry
it.
and
Give
I
it.
got
I earned those.
Please. I'm gonna need an answer soon, Spenser.
Yeah, I guess so. Spencer's so basic, he thinks that it's vanilla.
You just said it wasn't.
That's what he was thinking.
It's not my question, so I don't have to hear what they're saying.
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Rocky Road. Oh, my
Rocky Road is not correct. Sorry.
What I steal?
Mint chocolate chip is correct. No points for Mr. Ray.
So you act like this is basic knowledge.
It is, I do it.
I vividly remember asking you that question before.
You never asked me that question before. You lied.
Let's move on. Mr. Ray, it's 2-1. Mr. Ray's in the lead. Within 10% on either side, what percent is my phone at right now?
66%.
The correct answer is 75%. That is acceptable, but not correct. 3-1.
How is that acceptable?
I said it was within 10% on either side, so you didn't nail the number, but you did get within 10%. 3-1.
Acceptable.
Spenser, you are a very avid lacrosse player, correct?
Very average.
However, cricket is also a sport.
You know what? You're right.
In cricket, how many points is a ball hit over the fence worth?
6.
Impressive stuff. Spenser Valentine, 3-2.
I know my curling and my cricket.
You're going to be just fine.
We have 2 questions left, and then final Jeopardy. Mr. Ray leads 3-2. Mr. Ray, my parents are right over there. What are their names?
Ed and Libby.
Ed and Libby is correct.
Yes!
4-2. That's actually my grandma. Okay. Spencer, you've known me for a long time, 3 years now, correct? And we've been friends for what, 3 years now? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's test your knowledge. What month is my birthday in?
It's also what Ellie's is.
Ellie.
No.
This thing?
If you pay me.
All right, Spencer, I'm gonna need a guess.
There's 12 potential answers. Wow. August.
I'm sorry to say, August is incorrect.
He does act like
It's actually my birthday today. No, it's not. 4-2. Going into Final Jeopardy. Very conveniently, this question is worth 3 points. Don't know how that happened.
Whoa.
Okay, here are your note cards with a writing utensil. In 2018, your second home skyrocketed to the top of the reserve-themed music charts. It dethroned the alma mater, which previously held that position for the last 192 years. In the song, what 3 things do I say that you can do in the wick? How about I take 1 point for every correct answer?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thanks, Mr. Ray. Excuse me, and your song. You don't get any help on this one, Mr. Ray.
What do you mean help?
I'm just
I don't
pointing
need
out. I
help.
thought you listened to this every night before you go to bed.
The cool tunes of your sick lines. Let's see.
Nice. Atlanta. One person again. All right, I'm gonna need an answer.
Pathobio.
You said that's
That's not-
molecule. Shout out to this box.
Yeah, in the line.
You said more than
in the line.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna collect cards now.
Are you sure about that?
I think I am. Well, this must be exciting for you guys. First up, we have Spenser Valentine, who is not leading. He answered one answer correct, make skateboards. That's the famous one. He said print t-shirts, which is incorrect, but also correct. I'm not giving you points. And also Kevin James, which I will accept. 2 points for Spencer. 4 points.
King of Queens, man. King of Queens.
Mr. Ray also said make a skateboard, in addition to smiley face, find salvation, and free pizza. Giving him 1 point. And the win, 5-4, Mr. Ray. Congratulations. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Well, thank you to Mr. Ray. Now we have a series of skits coming up, but because Spencer and I have to make a quick costume change for that, we are going to bring on my brother, Carter Frato-Sweeney, again to perform juggling. He's been working on juggling for a really long time.
6 years.
6 years. So, all right, here we go.
Carter. Carter.
All right.
Hey guys, gonna be juggling some apples. As Noah said, I have been working on this for a pretty long time, so let's see how it goes. What's that?
Toy.
Yo, time and I are going to the library tonight. Any of you boys have homework?
Nah, man. I didn't come here to play no school.
Wait, we have Phil Gates. So you don't even know who Phil Gates is. Nah, he's that Amazon guy.
All right. Well, we have a presentation that we need to finish.
It's for pathobiology, on the effects that glucose and glycogen levels have on the mitochondria and how that affects ATP production. I mean books.
All right, boys, we're gonna hit the road.
Books.
I think they're gone.
That was close!
Pathobiology? What do you think? You think they understood that?
I guarantee you that 3 of them combined know exactly 19 letters of the alphabet.
I'm not sure how much more of this charade I can take. Bro?
Don't think about that. Let's just get this research done. Hey?
You're probably right.
Someone's here!
What are you guys doing in the library?
Just gripping each other's shafts.
Okay, that makes sense. Why were you doing that in the library?
We needed our privacy, you know what I mean? I mean, books.
Okay, I get it now.
All right, well, we appreciate the visit, but like, we need to get back to practice.
Okay, I'll leave you two to it.
Is that Jenny's jumper over there?
Hi! Danny, you forgot your jumper.
Tyler, your accent!
Don't it on me now, homework.
Tyler, why are you talking like that?
Foreign accent syndrome?
What's floor-ass system?
It's when you get hit in the head really hard, so then you start talking in a foreign accent.
Ew, I wanna try?
Hola, ma'am. Yeah.
One, two, one, let me go test it out on my friends.
We should probably stop. Not this time, mate. Let's see how this plays out.
I love you, Jad.
Are you tired of sitting on toilets? Are you tired of having to spend 10 minutes away from class in the bathroom for some notices that you're missing? Well, good news, because boy, do I have the product for you. Created by the world-renowned scientist, Lord Colin North. It's endorsed by Trevor Wood, the newest advancement in human technology. Introducing the poop package. This innovation product comes with items such as books. Never. Phone charger. We've got 2-ply toilet paper, 3-ply toilet paper, and even sandpaper if you need some special. And we have a lightsaber. But that's not all. If you order right now, you're receiving the Blue Package Deluxe. It comes with all the basic items and new ones, such as vaccines and essential oils, depending on your income. We have a ceiling towel from the boys' locker room. masseuse when you need a room when you're We have a bottle of Spenser's spit. So don't ask me how we got that. We've got future student body president Noah.
I'm so sorry about this.
We have a realistic letter from your dad telling him he's proud of you.
I'm proud of you, your loving father, Dickon.
And last but not least, just in case you get hungry, we have cucumbers. Right now, you'll receive the food package for the very affordable price of not 20, not 10, not even 5, but $3,000. That's 150 times more expensive than Flex Day. So what are you waiting for? Order your food package today. Side effects may include memory loss, multiple personalities, memory loss, constipation, social diarrhea, cancer, and even death. Side is not included.
911? Yeah, okay. I'm a school guidance counselor, and this girl came and she was just like saying how she just killed this guy. Yeah, on campus, yeah. Can you leave right now? You're on your way.
What were you doing back there?
Nothing! Just some family things.
Oh my gosh, right. There's this other thing that happened that I totally feel like I should tell you about.
Oh my god!
Okay, so basically, once I disposed of the body, I decided to keep some souvenirs. You know, me being the kind soul that I am, I can't let his parents grieve forever about their lost son. And so I got back to my place, and I kind of laid all the body parts around me in a circle. And so I invited my BFF over because this seemed like a total party. And so when she got to my house, she seemed kind of freaked out at first, but once we got the ritual started, everything was fine. Yeah! So we're there, right? And I light some candles and everything turns red. And she says that this didn't happen to her, but she told me that my eyes rolled back into my head and I started chanting something in Latin, which is so weird because I take French. When I snapped out of my trance, I guess I must have summoned something or something like that. Because a huge fiery pit was in the middle of my room. And so something grabbed her by the ankle and just kind of
Oh, thank goodness!
What's going on here?
This is the girl that killed someone and they had a satanic ritual!
She seems like such a normal girl. What would prompt her to do that?
I don't know!
We're gonna need you to tell us what happened.
Okay, so basically there was this guy and
Maybe take this time to sign out on boarding wear if you're going to be a few minutes late.
I'm a senior.
Okay.
Yep, 3 weeks tomorrow.
Oh my god, 3 weeks. Ryan, did you hear that? That's literally so cute. You guys, Ryan here is about to be promoted to assistant manager of the Burger King down the street.
No, congrats, man. It's good for you.
Yeah, I've been working towards it for a pretty long time now. What about you? Anything new?
Oh, well, I almost finished up graduating med school, and I'm about to apply for a job in the Cleveland Clinic.
Oh man, that's too bad. Eventually.
Okay, everybody, listen up. I've arranged for us to play the best guessing game. So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to give you a card that has a celebrity's name on it, right? And it's your job to get your teammate to guess the celebrity without rhyming or saying the person's name, okay? Oh, and the team at the end with the most points wins. OMG, can we do guys versus girls? Oh my god, I'm so down.
Okay, maybe for a round or two, and then we can switch up the
Okay,
teams.
cool. So girls are going to go first. Jessica, don't take the card. OMG, yes, let's do it.
Ready? Go.
Okay. Remember that guy we met at Soul Cycle last week?
Mm-hmm.
And remember how we went to get celery juice afterwards and learned all about our astrological compatibility with him?
Oh my god, the Virgo, super cute.
Yeah, what's the one zodiac you never want to hear of Virgo?
Leo, duh.
Yes, remember that. And do you remember that girl we saw last week wearing the most ugly outfit?
Oh my god. You mean the one that tried to pair the puffer jacket with the bootcut jeans? That entirely should have stayed in 2018. No cap.
Say that last word again.
Cap? Leo? Oh my god! Leonardo DiCaprio! Yay! We got one!
Could have just said the guy that died in
1,503 people died in the Titanic, Jason. That's so inconsiderate. Wow.
Right, Brian? What?
Go!
Oh, okay. This is the president that was assassinated in 1963.
Jesus Christ. No, that's my guess. Jesus Christ.
Dang, it's tied. Let's do this, Sabrina.
What? No. Jesus Christ is not the answer.
Okay, so actually, the guy that knocked on my door last week told me Jesus Christ is always the answer.
3. Our turn again. Girls 1, boys 0.
Okay? Whatever. We'll get the next one.
Okay, I've got this.
Ready? Go.
Okay, so it's the big dumb guy from Fast and the Furious.
Is it Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
No.
Is it Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but like the smaller version?
Okay, I mean technically this says Vin Diesel, but like I can accept that, right?
Whatever. Let's just move on.
That puts the girls at 2 points.
Nice one.
Stop talking to the other team and take a card. It's your turn.
Oh, I got this.
Time starts now.
Yeah? So, is he a movie star? Okay, it's not Jay-Z. That is the least helpful thing. Wait, actually it might be Jay-Z.
What? Is he still alive?
Yes. Is it teenage heartthrob John Bon Jovi?
What? No, I'm the one who's guessing. You know who it is.
Is it Lil Pump?
What?
Lose again. Man, you're a med student. You're not that smart.
No, this isn't fair. I want a real teammate.
Just calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
No, I can think of a teammate. I'm stuck with this idiot.
Hi. If the word is trying to have fun, we can switch teams if you want to.
Okay. I'm sorry. I freaked out, guys. It's my bad.
It's fine, Jason. We're all just trying to have fun.
Let's try new teams. Couple versus couple.
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Ashkenazi!
Oh! Lil Pop!
Yes!
Okay, well, thank you. That's our entire show.
We have so many people that we want to thank, specifically our faculty advisors, Mr. Davies in the sound booth, Mrs. Ong, the faculty advisor to our club, and Mr. Ray for being a guest and letting us use his classroom during rehearsals.
We also want to thank all of these amazing actors and actresses that have helped us put this on, as well as all of you.
Everyone who did stage crew, cameras, Judy designed our great logo here, so thanks to Judy for that.
As well as Ellie for being the better Frato-Sweeney.
Well, that's debatable, but we'll talk about
Love you, Jad.
it. All right, get back to your time for check-in. Thank you very much.